Hello, Happy New Year to you all, and a warm welcome back to What's in It for Africa with me, Uzo Madu, bringing you political commentary on EU-Africa current affairs, live and direct from Brussels, the beating political heart of Europe. Now, in true New Year fashion, let's get to grips with what is coming up on the EU-Africa radar in 2018. A major thorn in the African Union side is that it is financially dependent on foreign donors. In 2015, foreign donors made up 61.7% of its budget, with a lion's share coming from Europe. Therefore, European Union negotiations on its 2021 to 2027 budget, which begin this year, will be a debate to watch closely. Every external financing instrument will be up for review, including the €30.5 billion European Development Fund, which is the main financial instrument for the EU's development policy towards Africa, as well as the Caribbean and Pacific group of states. At the same time, the African Union chairperson for 2018 is President of Rwanda, Paul Kagame, who has led proposals which have been adopted, which look to secure and introduce a 0.2% levy on all eligible goods imported into the African continent in order to fund the African Union. So 2018 might just be the beginning of the end for the African Union's over-reliance on external funding. Another big ticket item is the European External Investment Plan. This will start supporting projects in Africa and the EU neighbourhood countries in 2018. The plan includes just over €4 billion to provide technical assistance and improve the investment climate in these countries, alongside a €1.5 billion guarantee, which includes risk-sharing instruments designed to encourage investments where private sector has traditionally not been so interested or reluctant to go due to a higher risk profile in many of these countries. Now, more politically speaking, 2018 will also usher in negotiations on the EU's new political, economic and trade relationship with African, Caribbean and Pacific nations. This discussion is likely to focus on each region individually, with a more prominent role in the African context given to the African Union as well as to the private sector. And of course, we can expect migration discussions to shape much of the EU-Africa activity in 2018. In fact, there is the prospect that the EU states will vote in June on a hotly disputed measure which will essentially introduce mandatory asylum seeker quotas on its member states. And we cannot forget that we will be closely following Brexit discussions and analysing what this might mean for development funding and trade agreements, but also a possible relapse to a Commonwealth model of engagement for UK-Africa relations in the future. So there you have it. All is to be revealed in what looks like a bit of a political rollercoaster for EU-Africa relations in 2018. And we will be on that roller coaster, analysing and critiquing exactly what's in it for Africa. Stay tuned in 2018 because we will not only have my political commentary, but we will also be unpacking these issues with expert commentary from policymakers, academics and business representatives in the coming months. Until next time, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook and sign up to our weekly news review using the link in the text box below. See you in 2 weeks' time for the next instalment of What's in It for Africa. Thank you for watching.